Hi, Tucker. I think I've discovered my new strength. What do you think?
Mark, I love the look, but I think we can do a little bit better. Come on back with me.
Tucker, tell me about the proven process you have here at Discover Strength.
So Mark, I just want to start out by saying you looked great coming in. Obviously, you've been doing some great work. I couldn't stop staring at the abs. Those things were just staring me back in the eyes. But I think we can do a little bit more. Aesthetically, great, but there's more to resistance training than just aesthetics. We want to reap the benefits of resistance training. So here at Discover Strength, proven process is kind of how we teach our clients that. Starts out with prescribe. So kind of getting your goals. Obviously, looks like you want 20-inch biceps. We're on the way there. From there, then we move into twice a week for 30 minutes, and that's really where we find the supervision aspect. You're working with the exercise physiologist to coach you. And then we're gonna go into analyze. So analyze is just tracking those numbers to make sure that you're on track and that we're progressing with your strength. And then it goes back to modify. So if you want to shrink down a little bit and decide to be a marathon runner, we can do that. We can help you attain those goals with resistance training, and we can modify any way that you want.
You don't look like your typical gym rat coach. Tell me about that.
No, I don't. We get that a lot. So people always ask us, is this what we train our clients in? And the answer is yes. So for us, the reason for that is one, it shows for the client that we got ready for them. Obviously shows professionalism. We want to make sure that we're setting ourselves up as the expert educated trainer.
So you've been a chamber member for a little less than 2 years. So tell me, how has that affected your business?
It's been wonderful. We knew going into it that it was going to allow us to meet a bunch of wonderful people. For myself, being a young professional, it's just given me guidance and seeing how other businesses approach growth, how they market, best practice when it comes to, getting to know Southlake, I guess. I'm not from Southlake. For us, it's a slow growth, earning people's trust in business. That's kind of my biggest thing. I don't want to come in and first thing I tell them is like, you have to come in and do an intro. I'd love to, but I also want to get to know that person and see what their business is, because maybe I can help them and I can refer a client, because I think that's what kind of the chamber is for, referring business back and forth organically, and it's started to progress, and I've seen that as we've continued growing. We're only a year and some change into it, so I'm excited to see what the future holds.
When you're not coaching or training, what might we find you doing on your day off?
Spending time with my family, chasing the kids around. I spend a lot of time in the studio. Obviously, that's a big aspect of my career, and I love it. But my family is the other portion of that, and I love them immensely. So it'll probably be fishing with my oldest, because he's obsessed fishing. The youngest one, wrestling, obsessed with that. They call it Battle Baby Boxer, where they essentially try to take down old dad, and they are 0 for a million. That's why I continue to strength train, so that I can always kick their butt, even when they're 16 or 17. So today, it's not the day. Still got them though. So you'll be catching me spending time with family.
We're all making New Year's resolutions this time of year. What would be your piece of advice to people wanting to discover their strength?
I think the biggest thing is just not being afraid to step out of your comfort zone. For us, we always state it's one set, one rep, one client at a time. So don't be afraid to come and do something that you may not feel comfortable with, because it's not about that. It's about starting good habits and consistency. And for us, we have a lot of clients that come in and have never resistance trained before. But from day one to a month later, to see the confidence that has built in them, it just kind of ripples in their whole life, and it's wonderful to see that. So I would just say, step out of your comfort zone and don't be afraid to try something new.